Change. It's easy to say but hard to do. While it is good to acknowledge the need for it, knowing why is just as important. Otherwise, when the process gets too difficult, it may feel as though change is just not worth it. If the desired change doesn't occur, those undergoing it will be pressured to let go. The moment it is let go, a person slips back into the comfort of how things used to be. If unable to let go of how things used to be, will it even be possible to grab hold of all that could be? If ready to change, where is the best place to start? It may not be glaringly obvious. In fact, it may be overwhelming depending on how big of a change it needs to be. It is important to remember that it does not happen overnight, but that is no reason to delay getting started. Start somewhere, anywhere, because perfection is not the key. Getting started is. We are likely to stay where we are unless acted upon by another force. Instead of waiting for a force to come from the outside to move us, let it come from within. Act now. Approach the topic of change from the standpoint of tiny adjustments that will build into major changes over the course of time. Sometimes change will be forced upon us, and we have no choice in the matter. However, at least we have the choice of how to respond. It's a good idea to manage emotions during these transitional moments. When emotions run high, we make decisions that will not benefit ourselves or others. We say or do things that break trust and create emotional wounds that are difficult to heal. Sometimes we need a little time alone to calm down and gather ourselves. As humans, we've been given the amazing ability to adapt to nearly anything, but the transition period can be very stressful. With change comes intimidation. What was once normal no longer is. Fear grips the heart, paralyzing most efforts to push forward into something new. Fear would rather reach back and grab onto what once was. But up ahead is something new, uncertainty. What keeps us from stepping out is fear that what is ahead will not be as good as what lies behind us. How can we let go if that is the belief? It's been this way for so long. Understand that it takes courage to change. The fear may not leave, but it also doesn't have to retain power over us. Fear is not capable of holding us back because it is not strong enough. Changes will come and go, and it is best not to face them alone. Does change seem impossible? It may seem that way, but if one person before has changed in a similar way, then we too can change. Many of us are given the same things to work with. Although there are variations, others with far less have done a lot more than we have. Don't give up. Up until this moment, we have survived everything we have been through. The best news is our story isn't over yet. There is still time to create a better life, but we must reach for it. Stretching is quite uncomfortable at times, but the more we do it, the more flexible we become. Flexibility allows us to adapt to the changing circumstances life sends our way. Change doesn't have to be massive to be meaningful. Look at one area of your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. What is one small action you can take today to move forward? Write it down, then do it. Whether it's making that phone call, starting that project, or simply choosing a healthier habit, take the first step now. Remember, progress begins with action, not perfection. Your future is waiting. Go after it.